All right, you already know we got a full day of training and a full day of eating. We're going to do a 4-mile easy run, trying to keep it between 11 and 12 minute per mile pace. We need to practice that zone 2 training. I haven't done that in a long time, and I really need to work on it. So I'm going to try and keep my heart rate between 120 to 130. Should be pretty good. I had my little element drink, the orange flavor, really good, about 30-40 minutes ago. So it should be kicking in pretty soon, and let's get to it. Zone 2 training is important to train your heart rate to stay low, even during harder, more intense sessions. Sometimes a little disheartening, and a lot of people don't like it because zone 2 means you gotta stay in zone 2. Meaning your heart rate starts climbing above a certain point, you have to stop and walk or really, really slow down. There's already been a couple of points where I hit 12, 13 mile pace. That's damn near a crawl. So, gotta keep it up. Slow down if you're going too, your heart rate's climbing too high, and speed up if it's too low. I'm halfway done. That second mile was 11:39, even slower than the first mile. So, I'm gonna assume the next couple miles are gonna be at 12-minute pace because the sun's starting to really beat on me, and that increases your heart rate as well. And quick tip, if you don't care about heart rate or don't have a watch or anything to track it and still want to do zone 2 training, just rule of thumb, when you can speak in a full sentence and barely out of breath, you're in zone 2, baby. Another 4-mile run, easy, zone 2. I like to usually train fasted. I have that element drink right now, but we start off every day with the morning coffee. HTLT, vanilla ice cream. I haven't tried it before with coffee, so let's see how it tastes. Hopefully good. For breakfast, let's have the morning protein coffee. I'm trying out this new HTLT vanilla ice cream flavor. I don't usually like to use vanilla. I don't even like vanilla, but let's try our protein coffee, see if it makes any difference. Serving is 33.5, so I do 16 grams. I'm gonna do half a serving. You don't need too much. So just to get an extra little bump. So let's see how the vanilla goes with the coffee. I do pour a little bit of cinnamon, half a cup of milk, and I'll mix it, and then I'll have the hot water. That'll be instant coffee, and my daughter will do the honors. Great. Good. Good job. Go. Good job. Always involving toddlers and everything. Good job. Whoa. More. Wow, that's crazy. I hate vanilla, I really do. But it's protein coffee? I don't normally like vanilla, but this tastes really, really good with the protein coffee, so I give it a 10 out of 10. So it's about time we cut that grass. My child needs to play in the backyard. I've been kind of, delaying it. Been busy with life, work and stuff, but we're gonna get it done right now, real quick. It won't be perfect, but just enough for her to be able to be in the grass. See? Super quick. We got it done. I'll fix it up a little bit later. Maybe tomorrow or next day off, but just enough for her to play with. So my wife's making lunch again. Again, eggs. It's our staple. Bell pepper, onion, some potatoes, a little bit of chicken. And we have our beautiful lunch, a courtesy of my wife again. Oh God. How delicious. Let's get to eating. I don't know how many calories or macros or anything are in there. I think my wife has a better idea. Now it's time to get a workout in. We're doing lower body, baby. We're doing squats. Let's get it. Got 135 on the bar, doing 3 sets of 10. Really slowing it down, working on my form, trying to get that bar on the traps rather than my neck, and really trying to go in a little deeper. So I'm going slow, controlled, so I'm dropping the weight a little bit. You guys can critique my form in the comments, but I think I was much better than it's been. And less reps than I usually do for this one because when I do squats, the quads are taxed, so I'm not doing the 20s, the 20 reps as I usually do. I'm using 15. Ooh, baby, that's the workout. Nice and tough. Really working on control and form, so gotta drop the weight a little bit. Water, cocoa powder, banana, strawberry, spinach. Will it blend? Let's see. One more time. I give the blender like a 2 out of 10. It doesn't blend anything. Yummy. Eating nachos tonight thanks to my sister-in-law. Shout out to the wife, meal prepping for me. 4 Tupperwares. I don't know what that is. So just like usual, we're having a recap. My day went well. I had the 4-mile easy zone 2 run. Felt great. That's it. That is usually what I'll try to do to keep my legs sort of fresh and not too fatigued, and so I can do a heavier squat day. But even then, it takes a little bit of fine tuning because I still pushed it. I still was struggling a little bit with squats, but also I was practicing better form and being slower. So of course, even the lighter weight felt kind of heavy today. Overall, I'm glad I worked out again. Did both workouts, cardio and weight training. I meal prepped. I ate so, but you know, like I said, I'm trying to hit my protein goal. I'm trying to incorporate vegetables and stuff. That's what I put into my shake. My nachos didn't have anything really. My eggs did. The morning coffee just has some protein in it, and that's kind of how we do things around here. I'm slowly trying to incorporate vegetables to try to balance out my food. It's a work in progress. It's going to take a long time, but you know what? I'm here for it. I'm here for the struggle and the process. And thank you guys for joining. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, do your thing. I'll see you guys next time.